Are they your usual custodial team?
No, they're not.
Hmm.
Uh, or rather, not all of them.
You had to bring in some heavy hitters for this one?
Not quite. So, when situations like this happen, we of course always offer our team hazard pay, but we never. But in situations requiring hazard pay, it's our policy to never require people to accept it. And so, when several of them refused the hazard pay, we had to bring in other custodians from other factories who were willing to do it to cover for them.
Hmm.
What kind of protective gear? I know we already asked about the jellies earlier, and it seems like they're sort of mysterious. But is there any precautions that a standard, the custodians are going to be taking to keep themselves safe from the jellies?
I mean, the jellies generate inside of their bodies huge voltage of electricity. There isn't really a lot of stuff we could give them to help protect them from that.
So even like a rubber suit or thick, something that would normally protect you from electricity. This is like magic electricity, so maybe that doesn't apply here.
I mean, it's just normal electricity generated magically, so I guess something like that might work.
Okay.
You know about science, right? If we took a wire from the ground of an outlet and stabbed it into the jelly, do you think it would earth all the electricity or what?
If you stick a piece of metal into the jelly, the electricity will move through the metal. That's right. It's just normal electricity.
Hmm.
Of course, it's also a lot of it, so it's probably going to overload that piece of metal pretty quickly. Burn it up.
Hmm.
I mean, you've seen metal with a little too much electricity moving through it, right? It oxidizes super fast.
I've heard about it. I don't think we should roll out tonight.
Okay. You want to take some time to do some more preparation?
I don't know much about these things, but maybe we could do something about the electricity. Do it.
We of course cut the water and power to the plant.
Huh?
We cut the water and power to the plant.
That's a good start. I just wonder if we could find a way to ground the jellies.
Yeah, I mean, then you'd have to like hammer a piece of copper into the ground or something, and then try and stab them with the lead coming off of the. Yeah. I mean, I guess that could work. That's an interesting. So there's no way to really like ground something mobily, right? Like it has to be like going into the ground, literally, right?
If we had a really big piece of metal that was, say, positively charged, that could also do it. Just like a sufficient sink, right?
I'll take your word for it. I don't know.
Listen, man, I'm just a janitor.
And I'm just a lowly phlebotomist, so I don't know anything about it.
Pest control, that's a step up from janitor, right?
That's true. I'm a custodian. You work in a lab or something, right? You should know.
I just draw blood. I have no we don't really I plug things in and they work, and that's about all I know about electricity, I think.
We might be digging ourselves a hole with all this planning, actually.
Why do you say that?
Because we don't know what we're doing.
That's true. It would be bad, a false sense of security might be worse than just being careful.
You think we should just go tonight then?
I mean, unless, like, the one thing that I could think, if there's some kind of, like what kind of shoes do we have? Do we have good, like, work boots and, like, thick rubber soles and that kind of a thing? Or any kind of, like, protective gear?
You guys aren't wearing any gear that protects you from electricity.
Is that able to be had in the area? Are there shops and merchants that would sell something like that around here?
You know that some places carry various damage type resisting jackets.
Well, I mean, if we know that and we don't, and yeah, I think we should try and get a damage resisting jacket, right? But then, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, sounds reasonable.
Okay. Then yeah, let's do that for tonight. If they're still open, and then
So if you guys look at, and specifically Phil, if you look at your items, you can see you're wearing a jacket right now.
I'm only wearing a t-shirt and shorts and a hair ribbon.
It's a good look.
I mean, it says, I see the jacket parentheses crush item. So it seems like it's physical defense. Oh no, physical defense -1. Protection from crush. So I mean, like, I don't think I'm gonna. The danger is not crush damage, at least.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out that that's the item. It's the jacket item. But
yeah.
This one's for crush, but there are other ones.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I could get a similar. I could replace my crush jacket with a electricity jacket. Yeah. Okay. So I would like to, I guess after finishing my punch bowl full of booze, I should probably take a taxi to the jacket store.
Me too.
So you get into a cab outside of this hotel. You're a little tipsy, and you say to the cab driver, "Take me to the jacket store." He then takes you to this clothing store that seems a little high end.
I'm gonna ask. Does this place sell defensive jackets?
He says that, like, you can tell you guys are probably one of those weird people from out of town. This is the clothing store you guys always want to go to. They'll take care of you.
Okay. Then
What do you mean by weird?
You know, the weird people with weird powers that just show up and...
Okay, that's accurate. Get out of the taxi.
Yeah, I pay the taxi driver and walk into the store.
So as you walk into the store, the first thing you notice is the heavy bass line of the music playing inside the store. It's almost unpleasant how powerful it is.
What demographic is this place catering to?
The second thing you notice is the whole store is lit up with these neon, like, blue and pink lights.
So,
there are various walls all around the store that are painted all kinds of different colors. It's hard to make out exactly what colors they are with the lack of white lighting. And they have quotes from famous dead people that, like, hip young people like.
I'm very out of place.
And one quote from a guy you're pretty sure was like a brutal dictator. That seems kind of out of place.
Yeah. Are there any, like, store attendants giving us dirty looks or something?
You guys are being watched by this tall, very thin woman with almost cartoonishly large and round glasses. The glasses are also so flat that they can't possibly be modifying her vision any.
Is there an obvious, like, protective jacket section that I could go start perusing, or?
So there is a sign that says jackets.
All right, I'm gonna attempt to walk over to the jacket section and start browsing.
You begin browsing through the jackets, and they have all kinds of different patterns. One that catches your eye is the sort of zigzag yellow and black stripes and really large rubber buttons.
Ah. So there's no, I guess there's no like a tag on the jacket that says what its attributes are in the context of the game, right? It's
No, but maybe the store attendant knows.